Test. Okay, that seems better. It still doesn't pick up speakers. Yes. Okay, that's much better. Let's hope the audio balance is good. And let's just, for good measure, post it in the group chat. Okay, then I think we're ready. Just about. Uh, Setting up all the windows. I need an extra screen, like seriously. Okay, well, let's go. This. Okanga. Hello. Yeah, I'm reading your chat messages as I'm streaming this, so hey. We're all obsessed by being someone, something, somewhere. Being in a particular state of consciousness, health, mind. Being for and from. Being with, being without. You are not an exception. Okay. For as long as you could remember the pronoun, and this is really loud, let me quickly change the balance a little bit. Sorry. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, okay. For as long as you can remember the pronoun that describes you best had been, well, he. You were very particular about it. Okay, apparently. Like everybody else, you call the planet Earth your home, but you weren't like most of your peers. Spent your childhood in a hippie commune, in a war-torn country, or in a slum? Well, I spent my real life in a pretty decent neighborhood, but I don't think it really matters. Well, maybe it does matter. I'm gonna say I lived in a slum because that's kind of what it feels like now here. Parents died when you're little. Pretty typical for Cideda the Deus. Still pretty loud for me. I'm gonna turn down my headphones. Made it your life goal to leave Rio. Somehow you wound up in California. Okay. Always wanted to visit California, but I'm from Europe, making it kinda hard. Those childhood memories, however painful, gave you some solace. They meant that you were someone, and you intend to keep it that way. Intended to keep it that way. Okay, sorry. Okay. Armstrong made a step on the moon, and suddenly everybody wanted to be part of something. You witnessed nation states pop out of existence. Pop out of existence. Not pop up. Selenites became the privileged class of citizens. They were the minority who had traveled to space. It was hard to reconcile the modern world with your early days in Rio. Oh my god, sorry. The United Earth government paid for your college. Ooh. You wanted to make a difference, give back to society, see what the rest of the universe looked like. Now, making a difference and giving back to society is kind of the same. Like, if you make a difference in the world, you're giving back to society by, well, doing something. Like, let's say you made a difference in the development for the cancer vaccine, you gave back to society the cancer vaccine, you know? But personally, I don't know. I want to give back to society. Like, I want to see what the rest of the universe looked like, but I'm gonna give back to society. You decided that interplanetary ecology was the best way to do it. Years went by before the right opportunity presented itself. Okay. I just finished giving a lecture at the International Transport Space Lines HQ. An old man wearing a blue flight jacket approached you. He presented himself as Kurt Taylor, the president of ITS. I'm pretty shy personally, so... hello, sir! I'm sorry. I don't mind, he said, grinning. He mumbled something incoherently. That seems about right. Kurt invited you to his office and closed the door behind you. He didn't ask you to sit. Like, sitting would be kinda rude, but then again, if you keep standing, it might also be kinda rude. I'm gonna sit down. Okay. This is exactly why I selected you. I love him whose soul is lavish, who wants no thanks and does not give back. Okay, oops. For he always bestows and desires not to keep for himself. Ask you to be part of a mission to Europa, but I'm already in Europa. Sorry. Isn't Europa one of the moons of... I think it's Jupiter? Not sure. Despite Nietzsche quote, you decide to say yes. Okay. That was a quote, apparently. Kinda wonder how they got to the name Europa. And which came first? The name of the moon or planet? Or the name of the continent? There had been already 10 Europa missions. The new one was to be called Europa 11. This time they wanted to send a manned lander down to the surface. You just wanted to be one of the Selenites, or be part of something. I want to be part of something. Being one of the Selenites is also being part of something, but yeah. The act of being in itself is not a problem, just that some ways of being are incompatible with the others. We get obsessed by them and miss out on everything else. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You came a long way from Sideda de Deus. Or however you pronounce it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All systems go.
Ooh. Hearing the launch countdown made you feel anxious. It wasn't fear of going to space. I'd been looking forward to that. It was something else. A thought kept bugging you. It was September 6, 2012. And humankind had never been more united. You, on the other hand, were utterly alone. As for building relationships, 390 million miles away from Earth. Who needs relationships? Let's just say that it wasn't going to be straightforward. Fair enough. I wonder what... Like, okay, I've been a bit spoiled so I know what this ship is, but still. You were alone in the ecology lab when the ship first encountered the Europa orbit. The central alarm went off and red lines blinded you. The AI of the Europa 11 had invoked a code red security protocol. All personnel had to go to the bridge. This meant you as well. You reached the end of the doorway, but the door closed right in front of you. Asked the AI to let you go to the bridge. The system bay was just a few feet away. Well, yeah. The AI of the ship told you that the path to the bridge wasn't safe and that you had to evacuate immediately. What's going on? A synthetic voice said that trying to get to the bridge had been too risky. It wanted you to evacuate. Ran to the escape pod bay. Okay, so the AI is not letting me go to the bridge and instead guides me to the evacuation bay. Fair enough. Everyone else turned out to be faster than you. Only one capsule remained docked. It sealed and detached as soon as you got in. You could see the other escape capsules getting away from Europa 11. You tried to hail them. But no one answered. The other capsules drifted idly, uncontrolled. They were all empty. Wait, what? So the other capsules got sent out without anybody in them, and the crew of the Europa 11, except for you, is still on that ship. Okay, let's try to communicate with them. Europa 11 was steering your capsule, but you could not get the AI to answer your hail. Something was jamming the signal. Your pod was leaving orbit. In a Code Red scenario, the AI of Europa 11 was at the wheel of all escape pods. This was supposed to give the crew enough time to get their EVA suits. Not sure what it is, what it stands for, but yeah, okay. The screen turned blue, which meant that the AI had let go. You felt a shock. Debris was hitting your capsule. Okay. The Europa 11 mission was over. The big dot on the radar had split into hundreds of smaller dots before disappearing for good. Oh shit. Ship is gone. What? You needed a moment to progress that. To be honest, if it was me, actually me, sitting there, I would probably not know what to do next, but being a bit more proactive, I would send out a distress signal. You never know who's going to listen. Maybe a random ship floats by. Seeing as there are people flying to Europa back and forth freely, I mean, there is more chance of space travel, so... No one answered. You just kept running it despite the lack of sunlight. If no one found you, you wouldn't need a battery anyway. Okay, fair enough. Cycles went by, you try to establish communication with someone, whistling your favorite Brazilian songs into the microphone. If I only knew it. One day you heard back. There was music coming out of this. Ooh.
You didn't choose the easy way. It's the end of the world. You're almost fast asleep.
Ooh.
And all the stars
That's some interesting music. A sad female voice sang about the end of the world. You hurried up to open the radar app. There it was, a spaceship. One of those experimental tourist monstrosities from the 80s. What was it doing here? What was all the singing about? Most importantly, was docking it a good idea? Well, like it said, there isn't much of a choice. What else am I going to do? Drift in space near Europa? It's quite a bit away from Earth, you know. With a bit of luck I would have drifted towards Earth, but it would still take ages before I got anywhere near. Tip, Kaizen is a computer, but it has feelings. Ooh, interesting. Let me quickly change something. Okay, there. It was interesting to start with, at least. Text-based adventure. Sorry for the noise. Communication is important, even to computers. The way you talk to Kaizen will influence the outcome of the story. Okay, so... the controls, from what I know, are a bit weird. You walk by clicking the left mouse button and walk backwards by clicking the right. This is going to take a bit of time to get used to, and probably gonna change the sensitivity. It's still pretty high. Oh, I didn't save. It's a bit more my style. Okay, so don't mind my spelling. English is my second language. It's interesting to say it for myself this time. EVA suit, ITS standard issue owner model. Pardon. Emergency re-entry medical kits. Well, can be helpful, I guess. Database corrupted, no user finds. It's the username that I use for everything. It's a pleasure, Kage, I hope. Okay. I'm always pleased to help. So, as you can hear, it's a bit bleepy, but it's actually talking. So, it's saying that I need to formulate a question, so let's say... Ooh, our relationship. So I'm gonna be extra friendly to the air. Oh. No. It's
Do you dream of
dark.
distant planets, stars, and galaxies? Do you crave
And that's
freedom and
really
adventure?
bright.
Are you ready for the most
Ah,
transformative
my
experience
eyes.
of your life? The ITS Corporation, leader in space transportation and hospitality sector, offers a unique opportunity to become a true pioneer in universe exploration. This fall, we're launching the Nautilus program, a new kind of space voyage aboard luxurious space yachts and cruisers. Touch the stars without having to sacrifice your comfort. No more compromise, only Nautilus. International Transport Space Lines. Comfort out of your comfort zone. To reserve your seat, visit the ITS Corporation headquarters in Palo Alto, California.
Fasten seatbelts. A bit late for that, but spacey. I'm not sure how I would feel about going to space, to be honest. United Earth propaganda. It's my my video card should be a fly. It looks way too choppy. On, it's loading. Gonna turn brightness. Can barely see. Step it back. That's better. Now I can actually read what it says. One Earth, one people, one horizon. Okay. Dirty blades. Fungus. ITS broadcasting system. Departure at 8:45 in the morning. April 4th, 1987? It's a ship from the 87th. Arrival null. And we know it is somewhere in 2012, so the ship has been gone for quite a while. Final frontier. Comprehensive Rocket Propulsion Volume 6. Volume 11. Casey Feck. Sleeping. Wake up on the moon in 10 hours. No more compromise, only Nautilus. Smooth jazz final from England. Interesting. You know what it says on the side there? Kaizen poster ITS press. Okay. Dear Diary by Moody Blues. I'm not really somebody that knows music all too well. Some political song. Okay. So I was saying please again, apparently. So apparently saying... Did he really just... the goddamn sass on it button. Okay, so now I can't leave either. God damn it. Guess I would like to be alive. It's kind of weird, like, it's... It has some interesting responses, but sometimes it also misinterprets what you're trying to say. Oh yeah. I will remember. How do I make it clear that I want to destroy the drive? Even though we might not do it. Let's see. Ooh. It's kinda creepy. Fair enough. Ah! The corridor wasn't finished. We just had a crash. Yay! Crash report named next to the game executable. It would be great if you send it to the developers. Okay, I'll send it to the developers later. Rebooting. Is stream gonna catch up? Let me quickly see. Seems like it's gonna catch up. That's annoying. Yes, I wanna continue from the save file, please. Not sure why it crashed though. Yeah, okay. I let's see if it wants. Oh well, it. Oop. Go to the Ooh, code. It said it needed my undivided attention, but it needs a code and I don't have a code. Nandi wrote it on the cover. So the bedroom. Move notes to terminal. Okay. Let's see what else is here. It's very dark in there. Okay, let's not look at the room then. Ooh. It's kinda cozy in here, to be honest. Having a pool table. Walls are arranged in... Really? Oh, that's awesome. I'm guessing the fish have died in the 30 plus years it's been drifting in space here. Oh, but it's so beautiful. God, can you imagine going to space? Stubborn. Okay. Deeper research, neural network driven space systems. United Earth. Okay. Plastic container used for. Fair enough. C broke. I still type. It doesn't let me. Final record unidentified. So it's I can't pick up things. Although I could turn it on. Somebody really needs to do the dishes here. Yeah. Food supply unit disconnected. Bridge jammed. Okay. I'm guessing I don't want that. Logs. Okay, so apparently we have locks. Our door open, light switch actually. Okay. Aquarium temperature stable to. That's 270 is about 0, so that's 25 degrees. It's give or take. I'm not really all that good at Kelvins. I think the oven to 200 degrees, 180. So basically somebody came in, stabilized the aquarium, and then activated the oven. Fair enough. Window open, switch, recording transcribed. What do you mean this map is erased? This makes no sense whatsoever. I'm telling you, it keeps repeating it. Have you tried hacking its speech pattern? It won't budge. It won't budge. It says it wants to save us. That makes no sense. That makes no sense indeed, but the AI did the same to me, so... I know, and it's also getting really... guessing cranky because... it gets cut off, but... What do you mean cranky? It's probably a fucking computer. Or something similar. What I can... sake, I'll try it myself. And then did a few things. Projector on, door open, projector off, stereo off. Temperature stabilized. The hell is Nanny? Nanny, where are you? Hey, what's going on? Why is your notebook in the fridge? I thought I'd put it somewhere safe. Uh-huh. The bridge password is on the cover. The worst anti-security I've seen in my life. Fair enough. Won't go all curt on me now, will you? I'm taking it with me. No, you're not. I'll put it in the bedroom. Okay, so... it's in Nanny's bedroom, normally. I know where you are. Ooh, that's kinda creepy. Was this the one I just read? Yeah. So there's 2 more logs. Corrupted. And... wine okay. Then a bunch of corrupted data and that's it. Okay. Not sure what it meant by that, but it's a piano. Okay, fair enough. Weird enough. Kaizen found some Japanese. What is it? No, it's not ka. My Japanese is not good enough to read that part. Pretty sure it's saying something, but I'm... That's D4? No, D6. Fair enough. It doesn't understand. So it is an elevator, and the terminal is dead. Fair enough. Okay. Hey. Memory address, okay. Gonna ask if I can call it a nickname. This is something that I've wondered when I read about Neo. Ah, fair enough. So... Sorry if I'm not talking a lot. Okay. Find the IM memory, and I know it's a bit shady, but I know about nodes, and I also know that this is not working. Let's see. Nope. Can't ask it what it does, it just works. But let's try 0x0. Pardon. Full file. Yes, I want to launch it. Mouse, stay still. Ah! My eyes! Writing lock access rights, password success, letter and numeric keys mapped to memory slots. Find retina match. Okay. This is kinda creepy. Okay, so you can kinda see what looks like a corner of an eye. Something. So this is a bit more clear, so if I... Yeah, right, okay, so A and E. Is that K? No, that's L. A. A, E, L. There we go. That's really weird. Okay. Okay. Welcome, Nandy. Oh, that's kinda scary. Did I check the logs here? Apparently not. Okay, somebody went in the door. Fair enough. Somebody went in the door again. Corrupted. Inaudible. It in the bedroom. And this is personal. Hey, this password is important, Nandy. I know, I'll put it under my pillow or something. Make sure you don't lose it. In fact, you shouldn't have it written down. It's just for digits. I forget things. Me too. One time I really had to ask like my card of my meal check thing. It doesn't matter. It was really embarrassing. I forget things, me too. Take the diary to your room, but be careful, okay? Fair enough. Corrupted. Let's connect. Jason, I need you to open this door. Please don't know. Damn it. Very well. I was just leaving, trying to see whether the cousin unit I stairs is... But of course it's the same, it's on the same mainframe. I had to see it for myself. I'll get back to my work downstairs. Hey, do you have any paper left? Nearly out myself, sorry. All these supplies but not nearly enough stationery, huh? Nobody thought we would need pencils in case of an emergency. Even I didn't. See you later. Okay, fair enough. Crew on. Emptying cleanup. Oh. So Nandy's crew 1, and she said here it's basically from in our bedroom, I'm guessing. It keeps attempting cleanup, it seems. Kaizen log transcribed, error. setting modes, yes, successful. Under the pillow. Oh, but crew number 2, ever that may be, took it, probably took it then. Okay, fair enough. I'm not pretending. Whatever. Is this the last thing I need to check? Let's go around. I check the logs of this. Mm. Okay. Somebody tried to guess the code, which I guess is a possibility too. Let's quickly go through all of the ones. Or forget them. Ooh, okay. And I have to check that out. Photo fire. Zero X 008 D A1 C. This memory address contains a text. How do you want to display its contents? Outgoing transmission. I retrieved the human. EOF. What's EOF actually? Not sure. Why don't you answer that yourself? What? Put it over there. Come on, boys. We don't have all day. Why do they need 4 chairs? Aren't there 2 of them? What do you care? This'll have the journalist over or something. Fair enough. Data corrupted. You never know what might happen. Nothing will happen, Andy. What do you think about Robinson Syndrome poster? It won't help as much as the AI. That's why the AI is here in the first place. Isn't it too dumb to help? Its mental faculty are not the point. It has to seem vaguely human, that's enough. Just look wanky. I guess they took the press photos from another angle. Hope it doesn't kill us during takeoff. Fair enough. The driver should maintain a stable gravity field no matter what. Aren't you afraid of that thing? No one really understands it. I do. I designed it. It'll be fine. Data corrupted. One horizon, my ass. Oh, sorry. I'm such a child. God damn it. Corrupted. Television on, television off, and the last file corrupted. I can see. Pressurization not required. Airlock matches outside space opening. Visitor 1. Ah, grab the lights! Yeah, fair enough. Corrupted. Which doesn't explain your obsession with Nazi. I didn't expect you to understand, Nandy. Let me show you my let me show you your room. Let's see. Yet, probably not something that I can disguise and place. Drive is, what do you think about the drive now? The drive is promising new technology, but it's dangerous and must be kept away from Earth. What will you do when you're far away? Well, keep the unedited there, and I will do everything I can to get rid of the graviton drive. Interesting. Guess this is it, huh? We'll both be Selenites now. This is not the point. It kinda is though, isn't it? You want to have more power to push the drive. Let's talk about it after takeoff. We'll have plenty of time. Okay. And why did you bring all that stuff with you? You never know what we might. Okay. Never done so much talking, to be honest. Open D1, okay. No problem, my friend. See you in a bit. Thanks, you're welcome, Nandy. Going to vent this way. Hey, hello, Nandy. Close the airlock now. Pressurizing. Open D2. Oh, Nandy seems so nice to the AI. Okay, I guess I read all the terminals. I didn't read the logs of. I just want to be sure if this was a terminal with weird codes. Oh, may have been the one outside. Okay. Oh. Ah. Pretty sure it's this one, okay. Oh, I am outrageously stupid, so... X0089 AA2. This memory address contains a text value. Display its contents? Yes. Incoming. Stay put, Kaijin, just keep the analysis for notice. Okay. Okay, so we checked every terminal, I think. Can't enter the bridge. The only place left to go is the bathroom. Bathroom? Bedroom. Yes. Fair enough. Okay, let's check the logs then. There's logs in each terminal of the space yacht. You could start by looking at okay, so nothing special there. So this will be me, huh? Corrupted. User recognize, login. Will you tell me what's going on, Kaizen? Gonna take a quick sip, give me a second. All this reading out loud is kinda putting quite the pressure on my throat. I know I can count on you. Please stop saying that. You tried to convince me, it didn't work, you tried again. How many times can you try, my friend? As many times as it takes, I wanna live. It is the nature of the human condition, I guess. Now you sound like Kurt, with his quotes. What is that? The spokes Ratsus... whatever. He's strange. Oh, come on! Okay. Let's ask... It's... Oop, that was accident. Better cross, unit connected... Success event is... User erased wants me to convince you and find some other way to get Earth coordinates. The map has been erased, Nandy. Don't you know that? I don't know. Pardon? That's very unprofessional of me. It couldn't have erased itself, buddy. Listen, Nandy, I trust you, therefore I will be honest with you. User erased is lying with you. What are you? Not even sure myself. User erased has been acting weird. I can't fucking believe it. Executing that control, this is stupid. I need a drink. Yeah, me too. Corrupted. You still remember Kurt's human, Andy? What kind of question is that? Just wondering. I do. Kurtz wasn't so sure about the drive, for your information. I know you trusted him. Where are you getting this from? I have my sources. Scaring me, Kaizen. You can't go home until you destroy it. You should accept something. Wow, I need this. Not sure what that's supposed to be. Somebody used the beds. Okay. Data corrupted. Where did she put it? No, you don't think it would know about it? Okay. Let's look around first. Paper essay characterization in tender is the knights. Paper, personal letter, handwriting illegible. Sounds about right. Safety mechanisms in AI systems. Well, Nelly really did like to write, so I get why that she was looking for more and more paper. All the paper. South African back from Nandi, and what's her last name? Isaka? Interesting. Not a name that I've ever heard, but neither is Nandi, to be honest, but yeah. Is it me, or am I really, really short? Like, I barely can see above this desk. My belly button comes to the side of the bed, it seems. Remote control door, let's check the bedroom. Static stand. Oh, hello. Don't think I recognize the name, but it's always nice to meet a new person. Okay. Open the... I said bedroom, oh god damn it. Open the bathroom, please, Kaizen. Let's check the bathroom. Ah. Gonna lower the... Oh, not controls. I don't think I lowered it, so that doesn't matter. If it keeps stuttering, I'll change it. It's a really fancy bedroom. Compact vacuum, jammed. Did not mean to jump into the bath. Debussy, Claire de Lyon. Mozart collection, nice. I don't think this journal I'm looking for is quite here. Oh. Why is a vac unit depressed? Yeah, it seems very interesting. I've spoiled myself just a little bit, so I know the AI. I kinda get the premise. I didn't see how to get through it though. But it seemed like a very interesting game, so I tried to... Well, I was going to give it a shot and see how the AI... God damn it. And see how the AI reacts to random statements. Gonna lower this. Pretty sure. No, it's set to... Not sure why it's stuttering though. Okay, there's no real... I will help you lift the bed, the diary must be there. Guys. From what year is this game actually? Because it's sometimes... No, sorry, my first language isn't English, so... Ooh. It's very fancy. And very stuttery. My PC should be able to handle this and stream this, so it's kinda weird. Well. Papers, AI calculations... No, you and Kurt were close. Okay. I think if they would remake the game in current times, it may have an even better AI. Oh shit. Can you please open the door? Oh shit. Well, my old ship is goddamn terrorizing me. Ah. Ah. God, I'm getting motion sickness. Okay. There's that music again. Oh, this is interesting. There's the duffel bag. No, all Nanny's stuff. And the depressed vac. Oh. It's still oh, it's nervous now. Oh, interesting. Would be nervous too, to be honest. Let's go to the only map marker for now. Ah, okay. It's a depressing story. The ship has just been hit and the human must have left us. Smashed by that impact. Oh. Pretty much still alive. Was just in Nanny's room when the of 11 or Kaizen. I did. That must be Nandi. But I hope that's too soon. Oh, thank you. Let's be alive too. Oh, we're here. May I see the box? It does not count as spying because no one else is here. Does it? No, this is preparing for leap. Singularity drive is charging. Cloud navigation failed. Hello, stranger. How can I help you? What is going? Wait, what? No fricking way. So Nandi got locked outside of the ship, and then the singularity drive. Is that why Kaizen wants to destroy it? Oof. So staying in the ship kill you. That doesn't sound all too great. Ah. This takes forever. Yes, it's pretty good to be alive. I like that you still can't hear anything aside from your breathing. Also very, very creepy. And I find it kind of weird though. Kaisen says that Nandi was, well, is dead because of prolonged exposure to natural radiation inside the ship, but the logs outside kinda clearly state that she was left behind. Well, kinda. What? Okay, so there's only one log. Open D10, please. See you on the other side. Yes. Pressure images outside space. Thank you, KZ. You're welcome, partner. Okay, let's just try it. This is toward the 11. I know it's a good idea. It doesn't really like the idea of nicknames. Tried to call it Kaisi. It said its name was Kaizen, so it's like, okay, yeah, fair enough. Fancy. Kinda surprised that this much green still exists in space in, is it about 30 years? Oh, there's origami paper cards of trees. Ah. Wow, man. There's a lot more origami than I first thought there was. This. Oh, a bench. Notes. Safety mechanics in AI systems. Calculation of impact force on the window integrity. The 11 is where I just came from, so why is it locked again? Ooh, let's swing. Final Frontier. It's hotel on Earth. ITS hotel on Earth's orbit, and the rest I can't read. Durability calculations. Technical drawing of a helix probe hitting a window. Yeah, let's not.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I am not interested.
Oh. Symbols in here are all immaculate. But that's a word that I'm not really sure what that means, but okay. Not yet, not yet. But you said something of an elevator, so... Owns bedroom D12. It's too bad, really.
I am so sorry, my friend, to know that on the open room that we have to find and never be let me know if you need help. I would be happy to prove the champions to anyone at
Okay.
this camera. I hope you can soon ever be able to need my help.
Yeah. Right now it's kinda last time we used a profiler, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work here. That reminds me, why the hell were there sticky notes basically to go around the goddamn profiler? It's dark here. Somebody replaced all the dead flowers with origami flowers, it seems. Oh hey, you can run.
She was very patient, you did.
So I'm guessing it was Nandy. Let's see. Blinds closed. Filtering system. I can believe something. Data corrupted. It's closed. It's closed. So far, the only things is blinds, watering, and somebody entering that room. Anel? Who's Anel? Is it? Think I figured it out. I've been talking. It's not lying to us. Technically, it cannot lie. It's not making any sense though. Destroying the drive. It is not dangerous. I've run the numbers 1,000 times. I'm out of paper at this point. But it won't. Then we will have to. Then we will adjust it. How hard can it be? I've been blank a long time. Probably something like, we have been here for such a long time that I think we would have figured it out by now, don't we? Don't you? The drive is my life's work. It can't be destroyed, I refuse. Are you trying to force me to commit suicide with you? No, I'm trying to hack your synthetic friend here. keep doing that, in the meantime, I've changed the bridge password. You did what? Are you fucking insane signing with a computer? I'm not. You're going to regret this, Nandy. You know me. This is... something... subordination, probably? Fuck you and... fuck ITS. I'm going home. We'll see probably. We'll see about that, probably. So, what was the name? Anel. Ooh.
Present, present, button, noticed. Isn't it better this way?
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sometimes it really does weird stuff, but okay.
No problem, we will be ready.
Where was I? Oh, plants closed. Okay, so is there anything else? Yes. Corrupted. Corrupted. Kaizen, where can I find more paper? I'm out of paper. I'm here to help user erased. And you are the helpful AI of this ship, yada yada. Where's the stationery? Okay. As far as I know, all available stationery supplies are kept inside of the passengers' cabins. Well, there's none left in mine. I need more paper for my calculations. May I please? May I suggest that you try using other surfaces for your personal writing user race? Gave woman in space. Fabulous. The currently active instance of this AI program is always... and then it's resets. What? Ordering systems. Terminal garden on execute. Read Kaizen. Memorize this for me. B2 E3 F3. What are you? Oh. There you are. What is it, Anel? What? This is probe doing inside. I think Kaizen broke this one for some reason. It might be trying to compromise Anel just to get rid of the drive. I don't think we need to roll this out. I know we disagree about the drive, but you can't risk denialities, Nandy, I guess. Just go outside and check on the antennas, okay? You do it. I'm busy, Nandy. I need to figure out what happens with the drive, with this probe. And you're just sitting there chatting with the AI. Whatever. Oh. So, I know Nandy got left behind. The space drive started up and she was locked outside. And here, user erased in 1990, which is 7 to 8 years after the Nialtis left. She sent her outside. Pro through? No. Okay. Hmm.
Planning where you are.
Fair enough. Okay, doesn't want to talk about NL for some reason. And I can't get in the bedroom, and I have some strange codes. Well, let me ask about the codes actually. So they're notes. Hmm. Let's check the logs first. Bunch of missing files, and that's it. Okay. Okay. Hmm. It's interesting though. Just refuses to talk about NL. NL. So the living room. So I need to figure out which nodes are B2, E3, and F2. So R 3 E. Ooh, interesting. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, I see. So I press the green. Interesting. Override helix antenna. I see override again in the bottom. Okay. Four. Okay, that's quite a lot. Okay. F or G. Hey! Antennas have been set to manual. Oh. Um. It's spelled right. Fair enough. So I'm guessing that the manual control unit is outside somewhere. Where's there? Okay. This is my own ship, I probably can't go outside from here. Ah, goddammit, I forgot about that. Anything in here? Air. Okay. I should probably go to the other airlock then. Yes, I am. It's like falling, but you don't die in the end. Well, it's true, but that's not how I would describe going in an elevator. Okay, so if I understand the plan that Kaizen has set up for me, it's basically crashing a probe straight into... Ah, goddammit. I just noticed how choppy... Excuse me. Hello? Okay, sorry. Just noticed the video is choppy. I am recording this, so that might be the problem. If I notice this way... let me... something. Team Fortress open still. Let's close all this. Maybe that'll help just a little. Not sure. Like, it seems fine on my preview screen when I look at OBS, but when I look at the video preview on Twitch, it's really, really laggy. I care. I know I'm not solving a problem. What? Uh, let's try talking it out with the goddamn AI. Jeez, how sassy. Why am I trying? Why am I trying to make up with a goddamn AI? I feel bad, even though. What's that's a proper sentence.
Excellent speed. Okay. She used to call me because from I really be present. It's written by the bird. I am not asking you back, but answer doesn't interest me.
Okay, I'm not sure what I did to piss off the goddamn AI, but...
You will have to give me the precise name of the unedited demon. Acknowledged. Okay.
Oh shit, I opened the wrong door.
Well, do you have in mind for this point? Right.
Let's just go outside and quickly do what we need to do. Make sure you don't say anything you will regret. Let's quickly get this over with then. Been nice to Kaizen all this time and now she's pissy at me for some reason. Because I said I promised I'll be back. I mean... AIs, like... That's my only fear with an AI, but really. They will misunderstand something and... well, start something way worse. We see the probe actually going. There it goes. Ah. Oh, poor probe. Let's see. Oh, it's closed. So it's so creepy that we basically don't have any sound. Yeah, that window looks pretty cracked. Last one. Ooh, what's this black thing? It's really hard to see. Ah, shit, I missed the F. I undid the D by accident. Okay, last one. There we go. These terminals look really rusted. I'm not sure if the outside of space that would have this effect to be on. And my completely. Let's try and wait for the program to respond. It's taking too long. Okay, let's reboot it again. Yeah, let's see where it puts us. Maybe Kaizen won't be angry at us. What you say matters more than... No, it's taunting me. No, stop taunting me. Okay, so it basically puts me to the point where the camera probe thing was already. Let's quickly go there. Hopefully Kaizen won't be angry with us. Where's that music again? Let's check the bathroom. It's really sassy now. I'm not sure what I did to upset it. Wait, what? It's in the bathroom? Hmm. Interesting. Let's quickly check the locks and then... I have to be kinda quick because I'm running out of... Okay. Nothing here. Where's Nandi? Nandi's in the living room now. Thank you. I'm always delighted to help. What's Nandi doing right now? Tell me. There's fucking cameras everywhere all over. For fuck's sake. Okay. Fuck Nandi. Other dream. Right. Can I overwrite on? I don't have access to it. Fucking useless. Suit yourself. Grab that. Whatever. Grab that. Grab that. Do you know about Ekio? I don't. I created you and you don't know about Japanese culture. I like origami. Too. Oh fuck, it's getting dark. I need to get out of here. It's not letting me get through the window. Holy shit. I got an achievement for... No. Been nothing but nice to this goddamn AI and now it's being sassy all over the place and I'm fucking dying. Ugh. Ugh. Is it the 11?
Okay.
Of course you don't.
Nation is frequently not please try to eventually claim if I have a question if I forgot to tell you something important would you be in this? wanted to talk about Miss Madison, remember, is saying working with you ever meet a human combat anchor. That he survived to find the pilot and was Johnson's bedroom after he explained the radio.
Well, we did find a diary in her bedroom. Still kinda angry with me. I'm not sure why. Is it bridge or bridge? Wait, it's bridge.
Which portal to better cut it behind the password. Princess Maddie. Cognitive is just totally flexibility that is just behind the ball in front of you. You have already done so much. I am pleased to be perfectly credited. Okay, not that all. It's the next one. Just keep talking, alright? We will destroy the brain together.
Yes, yes, we will.
It will be amazing. I promise you.
To be aware of limitation is always... Oh yeah, that one. Liberty is mentioned, we must always be careful to observe whether or not it's really the assertion of private which is thereby designated. It's easier to discover a deficiency in individuals in state and province evidence than to see important. I think so, at least. It just works. Can I do a manual save? I can save and quit, but okay. Safety first, yes. You don't say. I'm sorry. So is that Nanny? And this pile of origami, it's...
My best next door. This time it's true.
What's that whispering? Men must be an emptiness, a nothingness, which is not pure nothingness, but nothing that is. To the extent of that it annihilates being in order in order to realize itself is at the read it yourself, goddammit. It's a big Kaizen screen. And there's someone here in this mess of wires.
Discussions we have had so far in the of my database space and bring some conversations to look forward to. You must be so looking for let the team or figure. Hurry up, we are almost done. Remember the sketch.
Yes, seems so. I'm guessing this is an L. Seeing there was only 2 people on the ship, the other one got left behind because of her. Okay. Guess this is it. Ooh. Interesting. Let's go with her for now. Oh shit. What have I done? Ah, fuck my eyes. Seems the artificial gravity is broken. Yeah. I need to get good angle. It's really hard to control. Just the mouse. Like, I don't want it to be sideways, I want it to be like this, but have the screen. This will have to. What Wait, what the fuck, Kage? What was going through your head when you decided to screw up with the drive? I don't believe you. You can't blame me for saying I told you so. Oof. Well, it's kind of interesting. Did Kaizen really kill the entire crew of Tier 0 by 11? Just to get me on board? There's a possibility, to be honest.
Focus is that you respond and they primarily valuable to instruct time destruction to be the silent target. Really? I think we are done. I think I can bring you back to Earth. I can't be you without that moment that I particularly appreciate the fact that you waited before I tried it when I was preparing it found you so much all listening to me. Enough with the talk and please let's go home.
Interesting. Hmm. So... guess I'm going to take a really slow trip to home now. there is this ending where you don't destroy the drive and you can talk to Kaizen. That's the only thing I knew when starting this playthrough, by the way. And he will let you go back to Earth even without destroying the drive. But I'm having a network issue apparently. Oh hey, we're here.
It's the end of the road. Was a hard trip. You didn't choose the easy way. It's the end of the world.
It was an interesting game. How long have I been?
And all the stars
About 2 hours.
say,
That's not what I wanted to do.
all those lights are for you.
Escape. See if I can continue. It puts us back here. Hmm. Do I have to go back through the entire game just to get the other ending? Hmm. Yeah, it seems so. Yeah, I will have to go all the way back to... Well, quite a ways back actually. Well, I'm gonna do that in my free time and I'll record it and put it on YouTube. We'll see what happens then, and for those who are interested, yeah, I'll see you there. I'm gonna quit streaming for now. Take a quick break, maybe play some... what's it called? Bloodstained Ritual of the Night later. But thank you for watching. Bye.